What's up, Trapped Sack fans? What's up, Trapped Sack family? This week's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Listen, we all go through something, man. Depression, stress, anxiety. I had some anxiety. I've had some stress, and BetterHelp helped me. So we're trying to do that same thing for you guys. It's not a crisis hotline. It's not a self-help hotline. It's a professional counseling done securely online. The service is available for clients worldwide. All right, you can find a particular expertise in anything you need, maybe even speech. You need BetterHelp speech because I need some too. So make sure you guys check it out. All right, anything you share is confidential, it's convenient, it's professional, it's affordable. Okay, so listen, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/traphouse. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp.com/traphouse. Get you some help. Things not happening on this week's episode of the Comedy Trap House.
That girl said she never loved me.
You damn lie. I see her say she loved you every time, and all you do is treat her bad. You're a person.
I can't do this no more.
No, you can't.
I can't do it.
You can't. Don't you walk out of here. Don't on life. Don't you give up.
I'm done.
You're not done.
No.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we be tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Emmanuel,
AKA
Bluetooth Manny,
AKA
Manny Mayhem.
Hey, get it right, get it tight.
I don't.
Make sure you got back pockets for this. You gonna need some back pockets for this.
Why you need back pockets?
Cause nigga,
You get to the pocket?
I get to the pockets.
Okay, all right. He get to the pockets. Make sure you got your back pockets for this. How you feeling? You feeling
I feel
all right?
pretty good, man.
You got your you do got your Bluetooth.
You know I
man.
got my Bluetooth in. Come on, man. We ain't stopping this.
That's still the one that you lost.
I think I gotta stop cursing at the beginning of our video.
Yeah.
Because it throws off the algorithm and we end up with
Oh,
shitty
okay,
views,
gotcha.
so I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop saying
I can see. I mean, you can still
F words
curse.
at the beginning. Like, just not off top. I think it reads it within the first couple seconds.
Got you. Gonna
maybe
wait till you
first
5 or
minute.
10 minutes in, and
Yeah,
then
so then I'll start with the
Okay.
flammery. Until then, we're gonna be those guys that try not to curse.
yeah. That's but
y'all are over there fooling around.
I've been cursing for a long time. This man. I've slowed down. I used to.
Do you think it makes you a better person not to curse?
Nah.
Yeah, right.
Nah, it's
Doesn't
it's
matter.
murderers that haven't said a curse word at all.
Exactly. And they go around fucking up.
They just go around just killing
Stabbing
people
pussies.
nicely.
There I go. I did it again.
There I go. Did it again.
Stabbing dicks and pussy, but they keeping it humble
That's just terrible.
with the words.
Yeah, with the word, not with the actions.
Yeah, not with the knife.
But yeah, I was wondering, was that the Bluetooth that you had talked about previously? Like when you lost both, like when you lost one.
Yep.
That's that set.
That's that set.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And I seen another pair of these online.
Yeah.
On Amazon
For
for
sale?
$25.
Yeah. So why I haven't, because that was my next question. Why haven't you invested in a new Bluetooth?
Because when I say something I'm trying to do, I try to keep to it.
What are you trying to? You just trying to go one?
I'm building the Bluetooth Poppy brand. It's gonna be a line of Bluetooth.
Okay.
And it's gonna be new, multifunctional.
Yes.
It's gonna be for the 2021 man.
Yeah.
Okay. Whether he's a what does Kevin Samuel say? A high
value man.
value man.
High value man.
Or he might be like us, a mid value man. Sometimes you gotta accept where you at. You a mid value man.
I'm mid value.
You mid value, nigga.
No. I'm high value.
No.
It's not just money. It's not.
I know it's not just money.
Yeah.
But you have to have the money. You have to have 5 consecutive years of $10,000 or more.
You have to
a month. So,
that's what high value. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said you have to have it consecutive $10,000 a month, and you had to make that 5 years. For 5 years.
Okay. I'm mid value.
You mid value. You mid value. We've touched that.
We've
had some. See, Hollywood,
okay, so we have high value. We've had high value peaks.
In Hollywood, you can make anywhere between, like for us, we probably made in a given, something like that. Maybe let's say, 6 figures of like let's say 120 was a good year for us.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
A normal year, right?
Yeah.
And then a bad year is
$10,000.
You ain't got shit. That's the game, though,
That's
right?
the game until you get it on a consistent. But that's why that's why getting your finances together is important, because you want to start having these consistent months.
You want cushion outside of the game that you play.
Yeah. Y'all will see. We got a boss talk coming out with my homie Justin Owens. He's a entrepreneur, and he breaks down the difference between income and cash flow. Mm-hmm. And a lot of us have income, but we don't have cash flow. Yep. And that's the biggest thing. We got to have cash flow. Cash flow is high value. That's where we're trying to get to.
Now, outside of that, I do agree that we have everything else.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm not saying perfection, but when he talks about is your network of people, people you know how valuable you are, what you do, I direct. We got numbers on our phone.
You carrying yourself like a man.
Kevin Hart to all that. You know what I'm saying? We have a network of people, and we're valued. So that gets us to almost high value, but you ain't. You mid value. Mid value
men.
And then you just.
We got to shout out to more mid value men, because it's a lot of mid value men out there. Just they right there.
Mid value men are some of the best men.
They got their foot in the door, because mid value men.
It's not even foot in the door. They might even be happy with being at mid value.
Gotcha.
Mid value could provide a good life.
Mid value can provide a good life.
It could provide a very good life. It doesn't mean you top dog. But you're just right. You always in the mix.
You always in the mix. You can go speak to the top dog.
You can go speak to the top dog. You could have business transactions with the top dog.
You can have lunch with them. You might not pay for.
Yeah. You might. You hoping.
You hoping you don't pay for. But you get some value from the high value to the mid value.
Being mid value.
Yeah. Now low value, I don't know. It's nothing we can do for you.
I mean, you got. I mean, you got to really work on getting out that $5,000.
Yeah, that's what. I remember on the Couch Chronicles. That's what I was saying. I was like, because there was a question about, would you rather have really, really great sex one time or average sex for multiple times? I said, you can have some great average sex. You can have some solid, great average sex.
It makes it even better if the cooler the chick is, right?
That's what
if you could kick it with her, be at peace. Y'all just chilling. You enjoy each other's company. Y'all have average sex.
Come on,
that's a fucking great day.
We got shout out to more great average. What's wrong with great average? Because you're not gonna give high performance each time. No. It's just like an athlete. I mean, one game he might be going off 6 touchdowns. Next game, brother might not do nothing.
That's in life too.
That's in life. Great average. Ain't nothing wrong with a little great average.
Listen, most people are average.
Yes.
By definition.
Yes, literally by definition.
It's the average. It's okay to be average.
Yeah.
Average don't mean you bullshit. It just mean you at a certain level. But if you want to climb to the next level, fine.
And that's the thing.
But go ahead.
That's the thing. We're if we take it to the spiritual level, God knew us before we was in the womb.
Gotcha.
And he gave us these powers.
Yes.
So, yes, you may be average now, but guess what? You can get there, but not everybody gonna get there. That's the thing. It's
not
in you.
Everybody gonna get there.
It's in you. I think we all have it in us, but
that's a good question though. Do we all have it in us?
I think we all have.
That's a nice thing to say.
It is a nice thing to say.
It's a nice thing.
The reason why I say that because if I'm working at a 9 to 5, right, and maybe let's say I feel like I don't have no type of talent or anything like that, but I'm working at a 9 to 5. The average person will just work, get the check, and leave. But that average person can still work hard and end up at the top of the company by just working hard.
Okay.
And I feel like that's why I think all of us have the potential to work hard. Some of them just don't want to work hard.
But the top of the company doesn't make you a high value man.
No. But I'm talking about less than, you won't be average. If you're working hard, I don't think you average. I think if you're working hard and doing what you need to do, it puts you in a little bit of a different category, I believe.
It might put you in average too.
Still, if you
were a farmer out there and you supply for your family, you got to get up, work every day, your feet in the mud, all this shit. You still might be an average man. But you might love what you do. Hey, I love being a farmer. I love providing for my family. Why do you have? Why does every man have to strive for greatness? In your opinion? You're saying that every person has it in them.
I believe every person has it.
I don't know if everyone has it in them to be great, but I do believe everyone has it in them to be better than they are. Maybe.
Sure. Okay.
But that don't mean great.
I could see that too. I can see that too,
because when you work really hard,
you're right. I can see what you're saying because LeBron's, Michael Jordan, these are anomalies. These are great athletes,
but we have in business and all these. There's anomalies.
We have the potential to be better.
Not everybody in business is gonna be Warren Buffett.
Got you.
Not everybody in Hollywood is gonna be Will Smith. That's great.
Yeah, that's not. Yes,
you might be able to get to your level. Maybe
not everybody's gonna.
TV show.
Not everybody's going to be great, but that doesn't mean that everybody don't have great in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody gonna be that.
But you okay? Because it's too much. It's a lot of philosophical.
Yeah, of course. I'm going more spiritually. You going practical, and practically, yes, I do believe that not a lot of people is great. It's a lot of average people. But
even from a spiritual sense, then what makes you great has nothing to do with what you are doing for a job. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I can see that.
Michael Jordan ain't great when it comes to spirituality.
Yeah, he puts people in jail.
I'm just saying, like, you can't compare moral greatness
to physical.
The physical reality of greatness. He was great at playing basketball.
Yes,
that's what made him great.
He was great at that thing.
You know what I'm saying? And he took over pop.
Yeah, he's great at one thing. Is he a great human being? We don't know.
I don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm just saying one doesn't equate to the other. I'm not
so there's
saying
two different.
Michael Jordan's a bad
there's
person.
two different things. Yeah,
but it's two different things.
Yeah.
So yes, you could be great in the spiritual.
Yes,
being great is giving back.
Yeah, giving back, You're
immediately great if you're a person that consistently gives back.
Yeah.
That makes you great.
You serve.
Even if you serve.
Yeah, you serve.
On the smallest level to the highest level, you're the same greatness if you serve.
Yes.
In my opinion.
And then there's some people out there, like you're saying, there's some people out there that just they're not gonna serve, they just fine with just living.
They fine with just living.
Yeah.
And like, let's say you get to greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we're just using Michael Jordan. Let's use another person. Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm.
He's the greatest of all time in his sport.
In his sport, yes.
Right? Probably in sports. I think he has the most, right?
Maybe I don't know. It
most
may be.
Accolades. I don't know. But is his life great?
No.
I mean, he just got in a car accident. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I think he's getting better now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, all prayers to him. But
when you say is his life great, or you mean like?
I don't know his life. I'm just saying from what we see from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of fucking crazy shit that's happened.
Yeah.
So just because he's a great golfer, that might have made him great with great wealth.
Yes. Yeah.
It might have get great power.
Yes.
Might have gave him and great
accolades and
an outlook on who he is. Like he'll go down as a legendary person.
Yes.
But that shit don't mean nothing at home.
Yeah, no.
That shit don't mean nothing. That goes back to the conversation we're having about your girl being a fan of you or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care because that's not what I'm looking for at home.
I'm looking for I
want her to see the greatness in my soul.
Great human,
my humanity, but she don't need to see the art.
So we
my art, and people say this a lot. Art is a party. Is who you are. Y'all need to stop that because human beings are many
for
parts.
Sure. Yeah,
you are way more than the part of that show that you write down or that you draw on a piece.
Yeah,
of
art isn't who you are. It's a part. It is a part of you.
Yeah, a reflection of who you are. That's fine.
That's fine.
And some people, but not everybody's gonna love you for every part of you.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So whether it's your art, she might not like the way you snore.
Yeah.
How about that part? How about the way you cook?
So I think we both agree that greatness is, well, one, it's it's come from two different spectrums. One is like physical greatness, but then there's
like
internal greatness. It's a we say it's an energy.
I said it's kind of anecdotal.
Yeah,
it's, you know, I guess if you were to say there was two perspectives to look at it from, those would be the two.
You're
You're either looking at it from the humanity part,
Usually,
or you're looking from
usually a sports type of thing, or like
your craft. You're great in your craft. That's great. You know, that makes you great because usually that craft provides for more people to. You know, Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods. Jay-Z, all these people that become great in their craft because they're so good at that one thing or whatever. It also provides for a lot of people.
Oh, no, for sure.
And that's another thing that makes you great. All that money coming in, you're giving people jobs, you're giving people opportunity. All that makes you great. That don't just mean you're a good person.
Yeah,
that
definitely
make you
doesn't
a great
mean
human being.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You were able to do something because you're smart, you're talented, or whatever it is. But being a great human being,
just like
the person, I could just meet a dude that works at 7-Eleven. My man Ahmed, works at 7-Eleven. Great person. Every time I see him, always good energy.
Or at least what you think he's great.
At least, but what I think also, but what he puts out there.
What he puts out there.
Some people could be bad at the house too
for
and
sure.
all that. But if he's giving people good energy, I could say, yo, you're being a great human right now in this moment for that. You're giving back. You know what I'm saying? So
just like the same guy that's on the Boss Talk, he said, whether people want to say it or not, Hitler was a great leader.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was a terrible human being.
Right. Terrible human
one of the worst human beings.
And I mean, I guess there's
of course there's
him being great as a leader. I mean, he ultimately failed.
Of course,
so
there's like but he was using it as an example when it comes to leadership, like certain things.
He was a great influencer.
Yeah, because he influenced a bunch of
a whole lot of
nonsense. So. But so real quick, of course we got to say this. It's sad news, but R.I.P. to DMX.
Yeah, man.
Real name is Earl Simmons.
Yeah,
Earl Simmons. Sir. Man, listen.
That's a man's name right there.
That's a black man's name.
Earl Simmons.
They welcomed him. They said, "Come on in, Earl. Come on in these gates." But yeah, I mean, for those who know man, I just posted this on my story today. This clip of him talking about these lyrics and talking about like being connected to God and stuff like that. And when it was on the Breakfast Club, I think they had posted a clip. Everything he said just felt so passionate. I mean, yes, it's his bravado and his voice and everything, but you just felt it was the spirit. You was like, man, I believe everything he it's like he met God. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he met God and was able to come back and tell us things. And he may have. I don't know he may have, but he was always talking about God, always talking about his faith. And so, of course, 50 is young. That's a young age, technically. So, I pray for his family and everything. But man, we got some good songs to listen to. He left a good body of work, and I think he is an embodiment of things of the Bible, and this is what I mean. If you go through the Bible, these people were like DMX. They were strung out. Sometimes they cursed at God. The disciples, all of them crazy. Judas is the actual killer. Peter was a killer. Like all these things, these are terrible people. But they just, God seen past that. He was like,
saw the humanity.
And so I think that's what DMX represented on Earth too, because it was just like, I mean, we know he had drug issues, and we know he had a little bit of drama here and there, and maybe the lyrics weren't the greatest for family households sometimes, but he was a flawed man. But I feel like he was still after God, and even in all that, he was battling his demons at the same time and trying to preach to other people, like, get closer with God, and things like that. And it was like, and it's just interesting, like, it's kind of wild, but I'm like, I feel like his spirit's gonna be okay. For some reason, it just feels like he's all right.
Yeah, I mean, he lived a hard life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Even from a child. Yeah,
life.
Yeah.
He was one of the first dudes I heard in rap actually complain about his upbringing by his mother.
Yeah.
And this is pre-Eminem.
Yeah,
remember Eminem hated his mom.
Eminem was not
But
fucking with
DMX used to be like on some real shit. Like he had some real issues.
Yeah.
Growing up with his mother and feeling of self less than and I don't know, but it's through his records, through interviews he's talked about it. But yeah, when you say a man that talks with conviction and passion, energy, there is no one like him. And a lot of that I feel comes from his hard life. Whether it's the drugs or his upbringing or robbing. Cam used to say the funniest shit to me. It's like, the one person on earth you don't want to get robbed by is DMX. You don't want to hear that voice under a mask. What's up, nigga?
I'm like, hey, brother. I'm like, you got it. You
wouldn't want to get robbed by a nigga that sounds like DMX.
You already don't want to get robbed.
You don't want to get robbed, period.
But you don't want to get robbed by a human dog. Like, it's be out here just barking and
So the power of his voice, the somehow, like that's a great point you made, that when you look at a lot of people, the followers of Jesus in the Bible, and even in the Old Testament, that these people were usually came from shit.
Yeah, they was drunk, they was
fucking tax collectors, the worst of the worst, nigga. They were just it was tough. So to see a man like that who was going through all that, but still managed to always kind of like exude God out to people. He would still pray at concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a different dude. Yeah, he was a different human being. Yeah. And R.I.P. man, DMX.
I seen somebody comment under it because when he passed away that night, I just went back and was listening to some stuff, and then I went to with him and Cisco, and one of the first comments was, he left us one of the greatest questions in history. What these bitches want from a nigga, man. What they want from a nigga. So R.I.P. DMX, man. So the past couple of days, like maybe like around, when was this? This had to be like Wednesday. Yeah, like started like Wednesday of last week. Like I woke up and I was having a hard time doing anything. And this is the first time I experienced this. And I was like, am I anxious about something? It was just a lot going on in my head. I couldn't really settle into doing any work. I couldn't find the motivation for nothing. And I was like, and I had to start thinking, I was like, all right, there's something going on. Like, and I just came to the conclusion that I was overwhelmed. And I think I was overwhelmed with Shady Side Up, with Boss Talk, with Trap House, with just a lot. Like I wasn't in a good creative space. I felt like I couldn't write now. I was trying to, like, maybe if I just try to write a sketch down or something like that. I couldn't do that. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I had to give myself some compassion, because I was like, all right, you don't have these days often. You're just human. This is one of them days, But you can't sit in it for days. But I was like, all right. So then later on in the day, I ended up talking to Mike. And, I was just telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling creative. I'm low-key not even feeling funny. Not even. He was like, bro, listen, that's a regular thing. You going to have more of them days. It's like, but he was like, what you got to do is, he said a good point. He was like, tap back into like you've written stuff down before that you probably have forgot about, either in your notes and stuff. Like sometimes you just got to go and look at stuff, and your mind is slowly like piece stuff back together, and you always got to realize you got it, even though you think you don't have it. Like because we've been doing it so long. And I was like, yeah, it's been 12 years of us doing it. But then I guess I felt like I didn't have time to do nothing, because I was running around trying to make sure this is good, trying to make sure that is good, trying to do this. And then, tax season is on us. I got to do taxes for this. And then we got Dormtainment business that we got to handle, stuff like that. And I just felt like I was doing a bunch of shit, and I was like, you
just want to breathe.
I gotta breathe. And I was like, I need help. I was like, I need somebody who's going to come in and help as far as like we talked about. We need like a little intern assistant, somebody that's going to, even if it's take a little bit of even just here, I'll send this off to get the podcast edited, or I'll edit this clip, even so I'm trying to figure that out now. But I was like, I don't like that feeling. So then what made me really start thinking about it, I was like, man, this is how some people feel daily.
Yeah.
And this is that feeling that people talk about when they like, I can't
function.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. And I was like, and it made me have more empathy too for that. And I was like, because it don't feel good. Like because that rarely happens to me.
Stuck,
it felt. I was like, why do I feel like that? I try to walk it off when I'm outside. I'm walking. I'm like, that's weird. Yeah. But I think my brain was just at a lock because it was a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah, it's that wall, man. I've hit that wall. Plenty of times. Of just like trying to do a lot.
Yeah, just trying to do a lot. And then you got thoughts of like, you of course you got financial thoughts, you got like family thoughts, you got like shit. Right. I'm like, fuck, I ain't really got. I mean, of course I could talk to the homies, but then you start thinking like, I need a wife to talk to. You start thinking about why. You start thinking about everything, And I'm like, why am I thinking about all this shit right now? It was just wild, and I was like, I got to talk about this on the podcast. I'm sure other people.
Yeah. No, that's good that you brought that up. Yeah, and I feel like that's something. We need a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I know what you mean. You don't mean like like a break.
A real break. There's been plenty of times I've come to y'all and said, yo, we need a break.
Yeah.
But I understand it was a different perspective.
Yes, yeah,
when,
of course.
We go through different things at different times. Even though we're with each other a lot of the time, like, emotionally.
Yeah.
People go through different shit. And we're meant to. So it's not like, obviously, we talk about it more than probably most guys.
But still not enough, probably.
But still not enough. You know what I'm saying? And doing this job, we're doing the dreamer's job. We are the dreamers. Shout out to, great plug. Who gave us these shirts?
Oh, my man, David. Yeah.
Shout out to David, man. Thank you for the shirt, bro. I got also the Prolific.
Yeah, the Prolific joint. Yeah. Dream, man.
A great dream shirt. So we dreamers. But let me tell you about dreaming, okay? Being a dreamer. It's not an easy gig.
A
great man once told us by the name of Tiger Gibson.
Oh yeah.
If you out there, I love you, brother.
Tiger, big. We need to talk.
For real. Yeah. But Tiger Gibson, this is before we came to LA and Atlanta. He said there's two types he gave me the two types of nigga scenario. He said there's the hustler and there's the dreamer. Okay? The hustler is gonna go get the money. He's gonna go get the dough. He's gonna find a way to make cash. Whatever you gotta do, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And he hits a certain lifestyle that he lives that he ain't gonna let it go below that.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta hustle. That's in your heart, right? The dreamer on the other side is the guy that lives in his car. That is studying every day, trying to get that gig, trying to get that, or working on his your creation. But you living in a small studio and you ain't the money go-getter guy. But the thing is, the payoffs is the hustler gets to sustain a certain lifestyle, but there's a cap to it.
There's a cap and there's risk.
And there's not, and when I say hustler, not necessarily I'm saying hustler as in drug dealer. No.
Yeah.
I'm saying hustler as in hustler. You could be a comedian hustler.
But just figuring
you do
out,
comedy shows. You always hustling. You get to the next gig, or I got show here, show there. You a hustler. You a hustling comedian. But there's a certain cap to that, to where you can only go so far. A lot of times. A lot of times it's just like that hustle. You they like you in this club. They like you in this club. You stay in those clubs and you do that. You see a lot of comedians when they do stand up. It's the same routine from 15 years ago. You saw on Def Comedy Jam. It's the same thing. He just hustling that act for 20 years. But it don't go the dreamer sees a dream, sees a different way of life, sees a different, and has to risk a lot of basically not living a nice lifestyle all the time.
Yeah.
He got to live with his friends a lot of time. You got to sacrifice for each other. You got to work as a team. You're just hoping you meet somebody that, hey, how can I help? What can we help each other?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you believe there's a dream of something greater. Now you can be kind of both. There is a difference. I do believe I'm a hustler because I get it when I need it.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to get it. You'll get it when you need it.
Yeah, when you need it.
I know everybody on my team, this team here,
gonna get it when you need it.
They're gonna get it. We gonna get it when we need it. But at the same time, we're striving for something more, and it's a tough challenge because you get knocked down a lot, and we not living the lifestyle of some of these YouTubers out here that get mansions and all this shit and showing off, because I know a lot of them faking too. It's part of the game, but we not on that. We have a certain art that we wanted to put out, a certain creative thing that we think made y'all laugh, make you enjoy yourselves. Even with this, I see power in Comedy Trap Out. I see power in people enjoying these conversations and laughing, as well as thinking about it, like a lot of good podcasts out there. And we sacrifice for this. We ain't making the most money out of comedy.
Yeah,
look at where we started with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still at only over what are subscribers at right now?
Or over 13,000.
13,000.
But yeah, but
we have a 1 million subscriber channel.
Yeah, still pushing. Yeah.
And then we got this channel, but we always believe in this channel because we like, not only do we like doing this, we believe in our talents, and y'all help us believe in this too. Y'all show us, okay, a group of people love this. The more people see it, it's going to blow up.
Yeah.
And the better we get at it, the more we do to this, the better it's going to get. And that's the benefit of being the mid-value dreamer. That
is the benefit of being the mid-value. But that's true. Like we need, when I say a break, it's like you said, it's not a, because of course, we'll take a week here, Christmas break here. No. Like sometimes, like, because we just never want them podcasts. Now I think about it, like throughout the year, we don't really take a break from this podcast except the end of the year.
Right.
And when there's a lot of podcasts, a lot of podcasts go away for like a month, and then they come back like, all right, cool, we back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was always afraid to do that, but it's like we might have to really, really do that, because after a while, you don't want it to feel like a job. You don't want it to feel weird. You know what I'm saying? You want to come back with fresh eyes, and then you kind of got to go experience some shit.
Yeah,
and
you gotta live life.
You got to live life. Come back, because you might be like, oh, I thought about how we can do this for the podcast or do this for the podcast. So that may be something we really, really, gonna think about. And especially for me, guys, since I feel like I'm like hosting it, and so sometimes I'm afraid to go away because I don't want to like not have it there. But it's like, hey, my nigga, sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta go live. You gotta go just take a little breather.
That's more of the problems with the dreamers. It's like, you got the dream. You don't want to lose what you built a little
you be like,
bit
oh, God.
of. You're like, damn,
Yeah. And
if I go away now, am I going to lose it? I got to stack again? Like, I gotta do this again.
And you really don't. It's all in our head. Like,
so it's a lot of times in your head. And it's a lot of times it shouldn't, that's a part of the hustle, kind of. A lot of the jobs we do is a part of the hustle, honestly.
Yeah.
It allows us to get our creativity off.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, we got to eat off this. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to eat off this to create the new thing, the next thing that we want to do. Hopefully the thing that we love, more things that we love. So, yeah, man.
What's up, Trap the Sack friends? What's up, Trap the Sack family? This week's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. All right, listen, sometimes we all have moments that interfere with our happiness. I mean, I personally have. I was going through certain struggle with my family, family going through some personal problems, and BetterHelp is the perfect place to get that help, all right? It's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help line, but they provide you with professional counseling done securely online. And it genuinely helps. It genuinely makes you feel good, genuinely makes it feel like somebody is listening, and that's what I got. So you guys need to tap into BetterHelp. Listen, you can send a message to your counselor at any time, all right? You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. So guys, If you're feeling bad, you're feeling in a place, you're feeling depressed, stress, anxiety, need help in relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, grief, self-esteem, BetterHelp is for you. Listen, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/traphouse. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/traphouse. Get you some help. And then
Take a break. Absolutely.
So this morning, last night or yesterday, I was on the phone with Sprint, adding a line to my plan because me, my mom, my sister on a family plan.
Yeah.
So I was adding a line because I wanted to get a business line because I'm trying to build up my credit. When I get this credit card, I'm be paying with that through my credit card. And Sprint had great deals, so I was like, all right, yeah, cool. It was be like an extra $20-something on the bill. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So I did that, all that, boom. So this morning I'm waiting on my sister calls me. She's like, hey, have you talked to mama? Now, mind you, my sister is very dependent on my mother. Very dependent, very
like that.
Yeah, very dependent on my mom. So like I'm talking about she has my mom location on. You know, like if my mom don't call her back in an hour, she starts getting worried, all this stuff. But my sister is now causing me anxiety, and anxiety trickles down. And so she calls me and is like, have you talked to mama? I said, yeah, I talked to her last night. What's going on? And she was like, well, I text her and texts aren't going through. It's just like going green and da-da-da. I was like, okay, well, did you call her? She was like, yeah, she didn't pick up. And I'm thinking about what time it is over there because I was up at 5, so it was like 8 or 9. I was like, she's probably in her meeting. Like she has meetings in the morning. And she was like, yeah, but she usually at least texts me back. I was like, well, maybe something's wrong with the text. I did just talk to Sprint yesterday. It could be network interfering, whatever it is. And so get off my phone with my sister. And she's like, are you sure? Are you sure it's something with Sprint? I said, listen, I mean, of course I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I said, listen, we have in our old neighborhood, all the neighbors know each other. I said, if something was really going on, somebody would contact us, right. Or even at her job, if she didn't show up somewhere, we'd be like, where's she at? Because she's always there. Right. And so she's like, okay. And I was like, if you really this morning, and I was like, all right, if you're really that worried, drive up to the house. Because I can't. I'm in California. You fucking stressing me out. It's early morning. Like, drive over to the house if you that worried. So then I got off the phone, and now my fucking mind is racing. Now I'm like, fuck. So I try to call her. She don't pick up. Now my mind racing even. Lord. I said, and I'm like, stop thinking crazy. Yeah. And my sister's like, you know, that's how stuff be starting. You don't get the answer. I said, yeah, man, but you putting a lot of just
before
calm
she
down.
Figured out all the information.
Yeah, I was like,
she
just
calling her
relax.
brother in California.
Like
that's just putting unknown.
You
stress.
about to make me look at a flight so I can get the fuck up. Like I'm like, what's going on? So then I try to text my mom, and the same thing happens where it don't deliver. So I call Sprint. I'm on the phone with Sprint for 40 minutes. They're trying to figure out like, well, maybe it's a network error or something like that. Then while I'm on the phone with Sprint, she texts me and says, okay, she just called me. She was at her acupuncture appointment.
How am I stressing out about
I just got so mad, dog. I was just like, but I told my sister, they brought up a good conversation. Well, the conversation that I said I need to have with my sister. I said, this isn't something you need to think about, but I was reading this book on it was this philosophy book by Marcus Aurelius. He was one of these Greek philosophers. And he said, you don't want to do it, but it kind of helps. You kind of got to think about the worst situation, not in that moment, but like before. Like if your parents are 50-year-old, think about when they're 70 and how that could be it. You know, I'm gonna have to talk to my sister and be like, you do know. Granted, I want my mom to be here for any of my parents, and I know some people have lost parents, and I get it, and I'm sympathetic to that, and I empathize with that. And because I'm like, but I'm trying to get my sister to understand, like, you do know that we are human and things could, God forbid, but things could happen. You know what I'm saying? And my sister would be in a whirlwind.
So you feel like she's unprepared for your parents to pass?
She is, like, anything was to happen to my mom.
She wouldn't know what to do.
It would be, I'm going to have to, it's going to be stressful on me because of her.
Right.
me and my mom got to understand where she's like, son, if anything ever happens to me, this is there,
right.
This is there. So I would have that. Of course, I'm gonna be torn apart. I've never lost, of course, but I'm gonna have to get it together because my sister.
How old is your sister now?
About to be 25. You know what I'm saying? So I just want her. Of course, don't sit around and think about that, but understand that this life. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Of course, our parents, of course, want to outlive us, and we want to go on. The same thing. We have kids, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that are meant to happen. People die.
So I just want her to understand that, like, hey, look, you can't panic every time. Like, you gotta understand, like, you have to slowly walk through things, because my mom,
at least not to panic off top.
Then my mom calls me. She said, I look at my phone, I see missed calls from you and her. Now she thinking something happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, see how the trickle effect come down from your goddamn daughter? Get it together. But it was just a funny thing. I was like, this anxiety, that shit is real.
Has it always been like that with them? They've been that?
Yeah.
Like she's been attached to them.
Yeah, because once my stepdad was out the picture, they been attached like that. And I told my mom, I told her a long time ago, I said, you got to stop spoiling that girl because it's going to be bad. Like, she ain't going to know what to do, if anything. Like, you are her safe haven, which is nothing wrong with having your mom as a safe haven. But to a certain extent, one day you have to get married and you can't go to your mom for everything, and everything go wrong. You gotta solve things on your own. My sister isn't independent in that way just yet.
Does she want to be married?
I believe so, but who knows? Who knows?
That's a lot for a man to take on. To if you're gonna emotionally dump like that on the man instead of your brother or your mom. Yeah, for a brother to take on.
Like I said, she's young. She got to work on it, but she need to work on it for sure. Yeah. Speaking of North Carolina.
Yes, I went to North Carolina. I went to Charlotte. My first plane trip.
In the COVID, yeah.
The COVID era.
Yeah. I've been thinking, I haven't been on a plane since COVID era. Yeah, I need to do that too.
Me and Sarah went there. We just wanted to go somewhere different. I've been fiending to go to Charlotte, man. I've been talking about it because I just think it's a cool.
But small
city.
trips like that are cool.
About a lot. We've been to it a couple times just for shows, right? Maybe even once or.
Yeah, we had our best show there.
We did have one of our best shows.
Yeah, one of our best.
I still think Gramercy's probably one of them.
I mean, of course, yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, Charlotte. I always enjoy Charlotte because I'm like, it's busy here. This is going back to what you were just talking about.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. I needed somewhere where I can decompress.
Just chill. Yeah.
And that was just like a place that, man, when I talk about a quiet city.
It's quiet, bro.
Just quiet. Just like, I was walking downtown. I'm talking about, I guess they call it uptown Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's just quiet walking them streets, bro. Peaceful. It was almost eerie.
Yeah.
And I say that because in comparison to L.A.,
Yeah, LA noisy.
It's noisy as fuck.
Then come up a little
But,
bit, then drop all the way down. There you go. There you go. Yeah, right there, mommy. Right there. Do it like the city of New York. You know what I'm saying? Split your booty up in the boroughs and then make everybody hate each other. Just like
the landscape. I'm like, maybe I should just go out there, just be in nature. Just go be in Denver.
Naked into the middle of Denver.
And this white man yelled at me. I ran back in the sun. But yeah, no, having those trips are good. And then right now, tickets to some places right now, tickets to Atlanta is bugging because I was gonna go for something I forgot. I look right now, like if I wanted to leave Friday, even though that's close, but still, it's to Atlanta. It's not like I'm going to an island.
Yeah,
it was $530.
Yeah,
I think.
See, we bought our tickets like last month.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
last month. Right now, there's a surge in everything.
Everything is surging.
Wood is going up.
Wood.
Lumber has gone up in prices.
When wood's going up, something ain't right. When wood is going up, something.
When wood's going up, something usually is right.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Something usually is right.
That's
when
very
wood
true.
getting on up.
Yeah,
but this particular hardwood,
yes,
still the same thing. But is going up. Fucking not hard drives, graphic cards for computers. I know this is very random. This is geeky shit I'm into. Has been skyrocketing for people trying to build computers.
Why is everything in a surge?
And
right
then this is like post-COVID issues.
Uber?
All the manufacturers that stopped or whatever, like there's a limited supplies of everything right now.
Gosh,
Uber's acting crazy. One of the big ones right now is renting a car.
Oh, those prices are
car rentals because during COVID, a lot of those companies that the rental car places ended up selling off their cars to keep their businesses going.
Yeah.
They ended up selling lots of cars.
Yeah.
And now we rented our car like a month ago.
Yeah.
But now with like COVID restrictions being lifted and stuff, people are trying to go out of town and rent cars. Yeah. Now them shits are like $200 a day, $300 a day to rent a car.
They bugging. They are bugging. It's smart business, but they are bugging.
We got lucky.
They are bugging.
Beforehand, but yeah.
Let me tell you about business that's not smart. So I look online and I see this picture of Usher on some money. And
Usher on some money.
Yeah, like his face on some money.
Oh.
I'm like, what is that? So apparently I didn't look on his page. Let me look on his page. Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe he took it down. Oh, he has a money hat on his page right now from 18 hours ago. But apparently he was in the strip club, and this stripper said he was throwing his own money, not his own money as in he earned it. His own money as in his face is on it. Like Usher dollar bills, y'all.
Hold on. So, hold on. Let me see.
Look at this.
Crazy.
Why is that?
Come on. Is that from the album cover too? Dude?
Like he turned to the side with his faux hawk on some money. And so the girl was like, this money don't have no real value. Why would he be throwing this in here? Honestly, if that's a real story, he lame for doing that because you got to pay them girls.
This can't be real, bro.
He got to pay them girls.
There's no way on earth this man
is throwing his own
face money with his face on it,
dropping faces.
This nigga's looking off to the side. What president looked off to the side? Talking about this 100.
So it's got he got a 1, a 20, and what, $100 bill up there? Or?
Yeah, 100, and they all the same photo. He didn't even spend the time to make it different photos.
No, he keeping
it's
the
same picture.
And he even got the official blue stripe down the middle, don't he? Like the blue, like blue 100, like the blue.
On the blue, yeah, on 100.
That's wild. If that's real, that's wild. He needs to usher in a new style because that ain't it.
I refuse to believe.
I refuse. That's why I said I'm not going to believe this
unless this is genius marketing. That's how you gotta start thinking about the world nowadays. Honestly, anything crazy happen, you gotta partly assume this could be marketing
because that's wild.
Does he have an album coming out?
Not that I know of, but then what's worse is that he got accused of that, and then I guess 18 hours ago he posted a picture with him in a money hat, but he turned off the comments. So why you turn off the comments? He posted a picture of him in a money hat in the studio and turned off the comments. Like, Usher, what you doing? Like, what's going on? What?
A lot of these niggas, right? Him, Paul Pierce getting fired. Like, what is going on with you?
Oh, they ended up firing him?
Yeah, from ESPN. I mean, he works for ESPN.
I don't think you should fire somebody for having. Or maybe.
But the thing is, I think they knew
if they got a brand,
he knew he was gonna get fired. Because, ESPN's owned by Disney.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you got a brand. Yeah, okay. All right.
But they thought, so people saying that he might have knew.
And just went ahead.
Know he was already getting fired and put that video out.
He could have.
But who knows? Man?
But Usher. All I hear is every time he did one, he was like, yeah.
And a stripper came up and said, no.
You open up the money. You made me want to be. One minute.
You do. This nigga throwing Usher bucks.
My way dollar bills.
Usher my way dollar bills.
Usher bucks. No, you got Usher bucks. That's the name of his podcast, Usher Bucks.
Oh my God. Trying to get away with fraud.
After the night, don't leave your real money around me. Fake money for real.
That's 100 for real.
That's 100 for real. No, it's not.
It's not.
That shit's crazy. I want to find out if that's really real. Honestly, it's a little bit lame because you need to pay them girls. If they in there stripping, you need to pay them girls. They can't spend that. You can't go.
The only person this is benefiting is Usher's barber. Usher's barber's at home and is like, "That is me right there, nigga.
That's my cut on that dollar bill.
That's my cut on that fucking.
That's
100.
my fade on the bill.
I always knew my fade will make it on $100 bill.
Oh yeah, you right. That's true. That's marketing right there.
That nigga is so happy right now.
He like, man, I hope somebody call me. See
if Usher barber didn't put that on his Instagram, he a fool. He is not taking advantage of that.
Hey, y'all made it to my money. You know, made it to the money. You know what I'm saying?
He can say how many y'all fades made it to $100 bill.
Come on now. Now that's hilarious though.
This is crazy, bro.
I got to do some more research, but I hope that's fake.
That is
because them girls shaking ass and you give them Usher cash. They don't want that. They don't want that shit. Get this shit out of here. Oh. That's funny. That's funny. Speaking of more money, Bhad Bhabie.
Fake cash with my homies.
Oh man, that's lovers and ends. Lovers and ends. Hey, come on,
man. My 20 is fake. Oh my God, Usher.
But
he's trying to get away from the herpes conversation. That's what it is, man. Let's just keep it real. Man, he going crazy. Like, maybe this will make him forget about it. Put out the Usher bucks.
Throw out some Usher bucks. Yeah, put that out there.
Put out the Usher bucks.
That shit trash. You need to stop that. Bhad Bhabie.
Bhad Bhabie.
Listen, man, she's 18 now. She made $1 million or something in like 6 hours on OnlyFans. I don't even have much to say, but it's like, y'all gotta stop paying for. Here's the thing.
For Bad Bunny? They gotta stop paying for Bad Bunny?
Let me not say that.
Okay.
Pay for what you want to.
Okay.
But it's kind of creepy. You wait until this girl turned 18. As soon as she turned 18, he was like, I can't wait to. I don't even know what she got on there.
I feel you in a way, right?
In a way.
But I feel you in a way.
No, I know.
Okay, I understand what you're saying because I feel like we've been heard that all our life. That's creepy. That's weird. You're waiting for this girl to turn 18. But if it's creepy for that, and I'm not saying I feel like this, I'm just putting out devil's advocate real quick. Why is the legal age 18 if everybody gonna complain about it?
That's very true.
Once a girl turns 18 and decides
it's not my preference, but she is grown.
That is.
She's grown.
I ain't gonna say she grown.
No, I mean she's grown to the law. She's grown,
right?
But she's technically a teen.
But your grown's 21, right? Let's say that's grown.
Okay,
but you are legal to do porn or show yourself, do nudity on the internet or whatever.
I've watched porn before.
When I hear other people say it's creepy and it's gross and it's nasty, I'm like, do you think we should change the legal limit to like what 21 for maybe. Sex? Or like, cause I mean,
because she probably been fucking.
Girls gotta wait longer to have. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just. I guess it's just the notion of it feels like because so many people hopped on, they were just waiting. I guess that's what people.
They did this same shit to the twins, to the Ashley.
Mary Kate, yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley back in the day. I remember. I used to be into Full House. I like Full House. Yeah. They were waiting for those girls to turn 18. Yeah. I remember in tabloids,
just waiting,
magazines, and they were all talking. They about to turn 18. When
did the same shit to Britney
and guys were calling radio stations. Yo, when they turn 18, like first of all, what the fuck y'all gonna do with that? Right. But honestly, they grew up to look weird as fuck now.
Yeah, no. They look a little ghoulish.
Yeah, they do look like they're like little creepy.
Yeah, little ghoul
people. But I mean, God bless them. Their sisters look hot. WandaVision. That's her sister.
I forgot that was sister.
But what I'm saying is, I did think that was weird at that time, but I heard that a lot from my mom. Women around me just saying, "Oh, that is disgusting." Yeah. Women gonna feel like how they feel.
Yes.
But if she's doing it, she's of legal age. How can you not expect to want? Some men are not gonna be like, "Oh, shit, legal. I like it."
Cam showed me this girl the other day, or we talking about this girl. And I looked at the page, and we scrolled up, and at the top it said 18. We both were like, oh.
I feel you. I have a different connotation in my mind about 18-year-olds. I think a lot of them got dirty pussies, but
it ain't.
It's just like little girls with dirty pussies.
Yeah. It's just it feels teen. It feels teen.
It does teen. Like,
but Emmanuel,
scrub better.
She was bad.
Oh, she was bad with it?
She was bad.
But see,
and all I can think about in my mind.
Did she look 18? Or
no.
Did she, that's the thing.
No.
How are you supposed
18-year-olds right now, 18-year-old women a lot of time, they don't look like the 18-year-old when I was 18.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
all right, my 18-year-old girl looked dusty.
Yeah, dusty old girl.
Look, and we loved it.
And they turned into great women.
Yeah,
our dusty millennial women turned into phenomenal women.
And you know why? Because we was dusty too. We was all dusty.
We were all dusty together. We were on playgrounds.
We
used to run playgrounds.
Dirt devils.
I got my first kiss on the playground.
Come on, just clay up under your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But now they all proper and they got butt and like you be like
they don't look. That's my thing.
Look 18.
See, Bad Bunny to me looks 18.
She kind of did. Is that her name? I think Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Baby or Baby.
I think it's Bad Baby.
Bad Baby Bunny. I don't fuck.
Bad Bunny's a fucking
that's the artist. My bad, dog. my bad, Bhabie. My bad.
So it's getting hot in here as fuck. But she to me has. She looked like a little girl.
She looked in the face, yeah.
She looked in the face and in the body, I guess. Yeah. I saw a little bit of the video. She just looked like a little skinny girl. Yeah, it's all over. I guess it's on her. I didn't see it on her.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, you could find it in other places.
Yeah.
What I saw was her on a bathtub, naked or something.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But even what I saw was just like, she looked like she has a kid's a teenage body. Like I don't.
Teen frame.
But when you look like an adult. How is a nigga? I'm not looking at an 18-year-old body.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that's a 25.
Yeah, you be
26, 27 sometimes.
Because if you don't put your age in the body, I ain't gonna like you. Had to tell me after we talk. I'd be like, oh shit, you 18? Like what the fuck?
You told me 18. I'm not even doing it.
It's just because that's the thing for me. Like all you could tell an 18-year-old girl, like at our age. They would have to know what it is. For a lot of guys, it's just gonna be set. Like because we not gonna be mentally. And then even say that's just it feels.
Hold on, you said us as guys aren't mentally?
No, like us 33.
Yeah.
To that 18-year-old girl.
Yeah. We'll be everything to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I don't want to be that.
Yeah. I feel you.
I don't have
we live at a different age now.
Yeah, I don't have the capacity to do. And then she gonna be wanting me to do TikToks all day. I don't want to do that. No. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna be in the video doing the TikTok.
Get it, bae? Yeah, bae. Keep going. Stop crying, bae. Why you crying? Keep going. It's cute. You don't have to cry, bae. You see that one tear come down your face?
I don't want to be doing that shit. Cause you know you gotta do it. It's your girl. You gotta do it. Like
I'll be goddamn.
I ain't doing that. Hey, I ain't doing no fucking TikToks no more, man. Stop asking me to do this shit. My arm's sore.
If you say that to a woman and she leaves you because of that, good riddance.
Good riddance. Bye.
You leaving me because I wouldn't do a TikTok with you? Bitch, there's the door. Get the fuck out my
33
house.
and 18 are just like, it's just too, even if it was a 30-year-old woman, 18-year-old dude, it's just two different things. You don't want to.
But it didn't used to be like that, though.
It didn't though.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you grandma.
My grandma was 14.
She was 14. How
14,
old was
15. My grandpa was like
72. How old was he?
He was like 19 maybe.
He was 19.
Like that. Yeah.
This was a regular thing.
Yeah, it was a regular thing back then. Yeah.
For you know, for that to happen. You know, I don't know about that young. but
it was a different time.
But it also seemed like they were more prepared to be married in some ways, I guess. But now
they like certain times they didn't have benefits without being married. It was a whole thing.
Right. But it's you know, it's freedom nowadays, man. We're seeing the cost of it.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
It's wild.
It's wild. Speaking of bad baby bitches.
Bad baby. Oh yeah. Some more bad bitches coming to
back on Wildin' Out, man.
Wildin' Out's back, baby.
Hey, Wildin' Out has nice girls with it. They be nice. They be nice.
I'm legit happy for Nick Cannon. Man.
Yeah, he took it on the chin and he got it back. The chin got back.
You know, we used to have this argument all the time. The Nick Cannon corny conversation.
Yeah.
Y'all always used to say. What did you used to say? I'll let you say what you used to say. What'd y'all say about him in comparison to what I would say?
Oh, I just said we would say like he was just over like he knows his soul corny.
Right. Okay. And then,
like he just had some corn on him.
And I said, but he don't have to be that way.
I mean, yeah.
And I think that he will be looked at differently. As time passes.
And as time passed, like Cam was, he really. With me, I was like, I could see him being corny, but I could see not everything he does is corny. He has.
Wildin' Out has been the most only most successful, but honestly, probably one of the greatest things that he's done. And
it's just some of the music was corny,
or whatever it is. MTV
his business was corny. His music, it was sometime when he did the music was corny. I like Gigolo. It was.
But we were talking music, movies, we said everything.
Yeah.
And I say that Nick Cannon is a legend.
Yeah.
And he is a legend.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying, I don't think y'all weren't saying he's not going to be looked at as a legend, but a corny legend.
Yeah.
But I think his brand, if he continues to make some of these right moves and does some more good things, like Nick Cannon is going to go down as a legend in the books.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to be respected.
Yeah.
For who he is and what he's doing.
And I think
he
definitely.
He put a lot of people on.
He put a lot of people
man.
on.
Some of our friends,
he put a lot of
Timothy,
people on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He put a lot of people on.
Big Ja.
I guess.
No, not Big Ja. What's his name? I said Big Ja. What's our boy? He a boy from North Carolina, right? With the beard and John's videos. Big dude that looked kind of like Lewis. They did a skit together.
Wait, they look like.
Remember they did that shit together where they do everything the same and Cynthia's in it?
I
can't call him homie if I
what? No, because I think. You talking about Darren?
Darren.
Yeah. That's what you talking about. I was like, wait, who you talking about? Yeah, but yeah, like it's a lot of people that just. Nick, he does.
He's great, man.
He does great things. Man. I just think he has a little bit of just sprinkle of corn on it.
Yeah, for sure, but that's okay.
That's okay.
There's plenty of
if he knows it.
You know who I think is corny too sometimes is
I mean Drake corny.
Not Drake. I'm talking about in just comedy. Is Keegan.
Oh yeah, he is.
But he's funny as fuck.
I love it. But
it don't matter how corny. Like he does have some corny shit about him. But it was funny.
It's funny.
Anytime Keegan's on screen, I'm laughing.
I'd be laughing. That nigga be funny.
You know, he's funny as shit. And then same thing. People used to say Cosby corny. Mm-hmm. Man, that show is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yeah,
other things transpire. We're not talking about that. But you know, before Pill Poppy, it was Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I think, but genuinely, I am happy that he got back with the show because
I'm happy too.
Because that shouldn't have been like,
I'm happy too. I think I don't know if Nick Cannon likes this, and
no, he do.
Yeah, does he? Okay,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I talked to him.
Okay, yeah. So that I fuck with him because there was a skit we did a while back that I kind of went on. We're gonna plug that in right here. Let's put that little part. There was a skit we went on. I kind of felt like I kind of went off.
Nah. He got to laugh at that.
Felt
joke.
Like he saw that shit.
He got to laugh at that joke. That joke was funny.
And it's not even that true, but
that joke was funny.
But it was just funny. Put that up right here.
I don't know if I put it up or not since I'm editing, but I think I did.
I'm reminding you.
Right. But yeah, last thing we want to talk about real quick was Saweetie doing skits, I guess.
We got to see this.
Right? I never been to her TikTok until today. First off, I'm sorry, man. She look good. All right, that's first off. She knows she look good.
She's a little put together too, right? Though she's kind of a builder girl.
I don't know. I don't know how much. Like
I don't remember her having an ass like that. She got an ass now.
I would have to look at it again. Like it's some thighs. It's some thigh on here.
Yeah, I thought she was a little.
She smell good. I smell her. I definitely smell her.
I take a whiff.
Yeah, take a little whiff. So it's called Frenemies Part 1. So I'm just gonna click on this.
All right, hold it out so I can see a little bit.
All right, let me turn my brightness up.
Best friend. I would never steal
Okay, that wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
Did I miss something?
Okay, so
what,
let me break it. Let me break it down because
I got ADD.
I'm an award-winning TikTok skit breaker down.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. Yeah, I'm not meant for TikTok.
Frenemies is basically it's a coming of age story of two women who are both played by Saweetie. Two women who they obviously have a disconnect when it comes to keys. She like, did you take my keys? Why would I take your keys? You know I'm your bestie. I wouldn't take your keys. So then when she gave her the hug, she did have her keys. Plot twist, and it went to black and white like the Michael Jackson Thriller. You know, so that's what that was.
But what she did have her keys?
Yeah, the girl on Saweetie, who was playing both of these girls, she had the keys on the couch. And she was like, girl, why would I take your keys? I ain't had your keys. And she's like, oh, yeah, you right. You are my best friend. You wouldn't do that. Which is a real life story how girls be acting sometimes. And then she hugged her, and she did have the keys. So she was being fake. And they're frenemies. So they friends, but they enemies at the same time. That's part one. Part two.
There's a part.
Have you seen my hot Cheetos? No, bro. I'm allergic to hot Cheetos. Allergic? That shit gives me hives. Oh, yeah, you're right, girl. You're supposed to know that. Let me go check over here. I might have just lost them. You're right. That my best friend.
Okay, so yeah, once again, so Saweetie
I think I'm understanding.
is played by both the girls.
She's like the good girl,
alter
bad
ego,
girl type of thing.
Yeah, this one was Hot Cheetos. I hate Hot Cheetos. I don't like them. I don't like the way they stain fingers. I used to be like, if you eat too many Hot Cheetos, your vaginas don't smell.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it just sit in your system.
Yeah.
But
would you be mad if a vagina smelled like hot Cheetos?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It don't smell
cheese.
good? Oh, cheese. Yeah, cheese. Yeah, you don't want pussy smell like cheese.
Yeah, you don't want pussy cheese. But yeah, so then boom.
So that's part two. So
she
said taking advantage.
She said, you stole my hot Cheetos? Girl, why would I steal your hot Cheetos? You know I'm allergic to them. They made me hot.
That's kind of funny.
That was kind of funny. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Because you know what? It might be the sound too, and like
she don't have no mics. This going straight from the phone too.
Yeah, I got my Bluetooth in.
Yeah.
So, but
I got my Bluetooth in.
If she wasn't so damn cute,
she cute as fuck.
She cute as shit.
Yeah, she really cute,
Why
man.
She so cute in the face.
Like it's like a button.
Yeah, like a button. That's a perfect. You're just like, oh, I just want to skeet on that button. It's just a cute face. Yeah, she's really pretty.
She's a really pretty girl. Like that's the thing. And so I'm watching it. Even if I want to be like, I'm like, oh.
If she want to do a skit with us, come on, sweetie.
Oh,
we will.
Yeah,
Let me ask you, how would you make this better? Let's go into our comedy brain for a second. Sweetie comes to us. Hey y'all, I want y'all to
make these frenemies.
Can y'all make my frenemy skits the next 3 of my frenemy skits, and y'all do what y'all do?
How will we make this better?
No cap.
You know what? I'm not sure because
Come on, Rome. I'm not sure. We gotta do this. This is like our skits.
No. I'm saying I'm not sure as in because first off I'll be like, all right, frenemies. What are you trying to? What's the story you trying? Are you trying to tell how?
Let's talk about
how people are fake. That's really basically what it is. People are fake.
They're
usually
fake. They act like they're friends.
They act like they're friends. So what she's doing, the premise of it, I get it. So
what's the funniest way that somebody acts fake around you? Is it usually that the person knows it, doesn't know it? How does
they low key fake give you compliments, like, oh, like, you know, I see you getting money. I'm over here in my little car. I see you get money though. You know, it's like that. They do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, boom. Right off that, I'll give you.
Yeah.
Instead of just them two.
Yeah.
Now it's them two plus the mean ones also on the phone.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah.
So everything now that she says to her,
yeah,
she says the opposite on the phone.
Yeah.
We're just some simple skit,
yeah,
right?
Simple skit, yeah.
She goes, ooh, girl, I love your outfit.
Yeah.
girl, you wouldn't believe what this girl got on.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with that
I don't
outfit.
fuck. This outfit is.
Yeah.
What you saying? No, I'm just saying how I love everything you did with your hair and everything. If you see the weave on this bitch, that's one way to play it. All right?
Yeah.
Give me something.
And
else.
with some.
Let's go. Okay, add on to it, please.
Shot wise.
Let's work on the shots.
Boom, close.
Right.
Boom, close.
Back and forth.
Boom, close.
Right.
Boom, close. This she's
in a wide right now.
It's kind of just stagnant.
Yes.
It don't had no movement in it. That's the thing.
Yes.
If it had some movement with it, like boom. Even if the camera like when she did something, the camera like zoomed into her and then like, cut.
Absolutely. That would add energy to it. That would add some a little more fun dynamic. Finally, let's get to punchline. How can we make the punchline hit? If this is a TikTok 15 seconds, we got to make this punchline hit.
So
quick.
The punchline kind of hits because I get it. Like I get because it goes.
Just because you get it don't mean it hit. God damn it.
So the punchline.
What is the punchline? Explain to me because I'm still. The punchline is that she
had hot Cheetos on her fingers.
She always ends up being
whatever that is.
Yeah, she's proven that she is the bad person. She did take the thing.
Like so, she held up her finger. She had the hot Cheetos on it.
Right.
It's either something got to happen with the hot Cheetos. Maybe something happens to her.
Flip it. How we always do. Flip it. How can we
flip that?
Okay, she's been doing the thing the whole time. She's lying and talking shit on the phone.
Yeah.
If it was me, maybe we cut to the person that's on the phone and it's another sweetie on the couch and she's on another phone telling another girl, yeah, this bitch I'm talking to is concentrate.
Or, they cut to another sweetie on the phone and the sweetie on the phone goes, hey man, who the fuck stole my hot Cheetos? Like she said, and you like, hey, how she even get the hot Cheeto?
No, but why would she have the hot Cheeto?
It would have to be either within the story. They would have to say, I'm just talking to my homegirl. Remember she was here the other day or something like that.
Right.
It's something it would have to be a piece from earlier that would have to lead to that. But we getting too deep. I'm making a whole story.
No. It's still worth it. If you hit 3 of those jokes, listen, let's take away the Cheeto stuff. Let's just say new skit. So she's telling her what she thinks of her.
Yeah.
And she keeps lying. She says the opposite on the phone.
Yeah.
She does that 2-3 times.
Yeah.
By the 4th time now, we go to who she's on the phone with.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then she would say,
or whatever that. I see what you're saying. Just let the girl on the other line be whatever that punchline be.
Right.
She's
acting like
because you ain't seen her.
It's all her being fake.
Yeah.
Even the girl on the phone with her is being fake.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that. Because it's a whole scene switch and it's a whole boom. I mean, yeah.
Wrap it up in a twist.
I
give that skit about a C.
One of our best punchlines ever is what her face looked like. One of the most phenomenal punchlines.
Love that skit.
Because we could have went anywhere. We could have had her made an ugly face. She could have been fine. Nah. No face.
Very hilarious. Yeah. That's a lot in our skits. We have
no face.
One thing we always do when we write is looking for those punchlines. Like, yo, what's gonna be the ultimate punchline to this? What's gonna hit people over the head?
I'm gonna have to go through this TikTok later. I ain't gonna hold
Sweetie's TikTok?
Yeah,
is she shaking or something?
I don't think she's shaking, but she's pretty. It look good.
I don't need to be on.
Man, I watched the best friend video with her and Doja Cat.
Oh yeah. Doja Cat is so thick. I did not know.
Look like soft banana
shout out
bread.
to my old girl Ebony that works with her. Let her know that Dormtainment thinks she's thick.
like some banana bread.
Tell her.
Like some little big.
Come on, we gonna. Matter of fact, maybe we can get her.
Yeah, she got loaf meat.
Loaf meat.
Just loafy. I like it. I'm here
Dej
for it.
loaf meat.
Even though some of her views are kind of wild, but I ain't worried about all that. She got little loaf meat. Dej loaf meat.
Dej loaf meat, man.
Wait, we say Dej loaf. I meant Doja Cat.
Yeah.
But Dej loaf is the other rapper.
And
she fine too. Okay, she was fine too. But anyway, so that's the end of today's episode of the Comedy Trap House. Thank you guys for tuning in.
God bless
Make
y'all.
sure you take care of yourself, man. Take a break if you need to take a break. Yeah, take a break, man, and live some life, and then tell us about it. Make sure we're
gonna keep getting better for y'all too, man.
Oh yeah,
keep it coming.
Subscribe, like, comment, all those good things, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Trap the sack.